And Trae Young comes into this game averaging 29 points and almost 10 assists per game in the playoffs. Mark Jones alongside Hubie Brown, Lisa Salters. Game one, ready to tip. Embiid is going to have his hands full here today because Clint Capella, he'll be coming off 3 consecutive double-doubles.
Look, Clint Capella at 6'10" is one of the quickest from basket to basket players that we have in the league. This is going to put a lot of pressure on Embiid in the transition defense.
Bogdanovic knocks down his first touch. Still trying to find his shooting rhythm. He's a big piece for the Hawks.
Look, this guy can shoot the ball. He doesn't hesitate at all. He matches Trae Young in regards to how many attempts and how many makes in the 3 games.
Boy, Simmons with a slick finish inside with the offhand, his right hand, and Philadelphia's on the board. Danny Green comes out, Hubie, guarding Trae Young.
Well, that's interesting because, you know, they will switch off and on with a number of players to play him, giving him different looks because of the switching out on front.
Bogdanovic being guarded by Simmons. They run Trae Young off the 3-point line. Collins with a long 2, but he traveled first.
When you look at Trae Young's game, you say, we can stop him one-on-one. Now, you just saw how quick he blew by that defender. He's constantly forcing you to say, are you going to leave a 3-point shooter behind the line in order to pick him up or double team? Once he gets in the paint, look for the floater or the pass. He has great vision.
14th in scoring during the regular season, amongst the top assist men in the NBA as well. Little bully ball by Embiid, but he walked.
You like the fact that was a slow trap as it came to get him down in that area. But once again, he played strong. I'm surprised that it was called that way. Come on, in the old days, that would have been called a love tap.
Trae Young with a deep 3, no good on his first 3-point attempt. Trae Young, a 34% 3-point shooter during the regular season. Simmons on the blow-by and another slick finish inside.
Now, he's difficult off the dribble. People can complain about his game outside behind the 3-point line. But once he breaks the foul line area, he can finish at 6'10", and then also he can make the play in traffic.
Coming off his 3rd career playoff triple-double, Bogdanovic again, it's nothing but net.
Well, this guy can shoot it. He shot it at 44% during the year, and he takes 7 a game. So you have to be up on top.
A whistle and a foul going to go against the Hawks as Embiid made his way to the basket. Ben Simmons getting anywhere he wants to get to on the court early here, Hubie.
Well, now look, the Hawks do not have anyone to play him one-on-one. And it always comes down to, what are you going to do once he breaks the painted area? He can finish with either hand, and you can see it there with the baby hooks. Now, with Embiid, what happens now? Yeah, sure the points, sure the rebounds, and the shot blocking, but this is where he hurts you. He gets fouls on your frontline people. He gets to the line 10 times a game throughout his career, and he shoots over 85%. You have to keep that in mind. The fouls that he puts on your rotating people.
Can wear you down in a big way. Knocks down a couple of foul shots, and we're tied at 6.
See, see, that's his specialty, stopping.
There's that little pass alley-oop as Capella finishes at the rim. A vertical threat for the Hawks. And Tobias Harris back at the other end, kicks it out to Embiid, steps into the 3, left it a little short, tipped up and rebounded by Atlanta. Here's Bogdanovic quickly across the midcourt line.
Okay, when the Hawks come across half court in transition, you've got to get out on the 3-point players. Outside of Trae Young, the other guys will look for the 3-point shot first.
Bogdanovic cross court to Collins.
He missed Capella.
He was open inside, and Tobias Harris with the ball off of the turnover. Tobias Harris averaging 25 points and 10 rebounds in the playoffs so far. Having a career season under Doc Rivers, and on cue knocks down the jumper.
Well, you're right on it. Harris has had a great year, and in the playoffs, he's been outstanding in that first round. The main thing today, do not miss the centers on the rolls.
Solomon Hill misses his first field goal attempt. And Simmons back quickly the other way. It's going to be interesting to see as Embiid knocks down the 3, how much they miss Hunter.
Now, if you watch that, Capella was below the foul line and gave Embiid that shot because he had to stop the dribbler to make the pass.
Capella picks up the loose change inside and gets his second field goal. Clint Capella. Tell you what, anytime you can count on a center to give you 14 and 13 a game, you're doing well, as Harris lost it out of bounds.
Well, just keep an eye. Now, the big fella, how many minutes is he going to be able to play today? You know that he loves to shoot beyond the three-point line. He's got the mid-range fall away. And then, like we said, just don't foul him because he's going to shoot two and make them.
Nice little two-man game between Trae Young and John Collins, the pending free agent. Averaging 17.6 per game during the regular season.
Now, this guy's had a solid career in Atlanta. You know, before all of the talent arrived, he was the main gun up front.
Seth Curry continuing his hot shooting, going back to the previous game against Washington, knocks down the mid-range jump shot. He had a 30-piece as Trae Young. Nobody in the NBA, Hubie, this year made more floaters than Trae Young.
He has a beautiful floater, and he's had it ever since he came into the league.
Simmons lost the handle. They turn him over, and back comes Atlanta. Hawks leading by a point. Young gets it back. Back out to Collins. Boy, what a great find. And Collins converts.
Now, twice Young's been on the baseline. He found the three-point guy. And the main thing is that's great for the Hawk perimeter people, wing people, because they're going to get open looks.
There's a nice pass by Embiid, and they converted the other end. Seth Curry, good passing so far, Coach.
You're right on it, Mark. Hey, come on, coaches are happy. Hey, the double team is coming, the pass is there, and then they're not only getting the shot, but they're making it.
Just the way you draw it up. Simmons couldn't thread the needle, had it turned over. Collins up to Bogdanovich, one more. Hill, side pocket three is pure.
When you play Atlanta now that they're healthy in the second half of the season, they are loaded with 9 to 10 players. 9 guys during the season average double figures for the Atlanta Hawks.
Embiid with an easy slam inside, showing no ill effects of that knee injury, which kept him out of Game 5 against Washington.
Remember what we said? You make a switch on him, he's going to make you pay. It's the same thing with Capella. You make the wrong switch, they overpower a weak defender.
Got a time onto the floor with 6:05 to go in the first quarter. A high-scoring first few minutes of action. Trae Young and John Collins. Man, that's the Hawks peanut butter and jelly. Meanwhile, at the other end, Embiid flexing his muscles underneath for the Sixers. Back after this. Hawks up by 2. Let's see who's taking it up to 100. Brought to you by Head & Shoulders.
Well, this guy right now is 2 for 3 and then 1 for 2 in the 3-ball. And he is looking to score. And once again, like we say, if you switch off onto him and he has a major mismatch, he will overpower you in the paint. Now, at the other end, Atlanta is also shooting. They're scorching hot. They're 8 for 11. That's 73%. Philadelphia 7 for 8. That's 88%. We're off to a terrific start.
That's good math.
That's right.
John Collins working against Harris. Back out top to Young. A little two-man basketball. Young on Green.